Good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on when you are watching this video. This is just a super quick video about some exciting changes we've got coming at Boost Your Body as we start the process of reopening and hopefully moving forward with COVID taking a backseat on all our lives. So we've called this Boost Your Body Reboot, and it's the biggest revamp of the business ever. And basically what's happened over the last 12 months whilst we've been closed for, I think it's about 9 of those, we've taken the opportunity, once we got over the initial shock, to have a review of the business from the ground up. And we've got some changes we're going to make a better experience for you, the client, and also our trainers, and make a much better business to be part of, much better culture to be part of, and a better community to be part of. So we've been working extensively with the business coach, and we have defined our missions. This is what we are aiming to be every day that we are working. So we empower women over the age of 40 to become stronger, fitter, healthier, and more energetic. We achieve this by delivering fitness programs in a positive and supportive environment that naturally fosters a sense of community, all guided by inspirational instructors who truly understand our clients' needs. That is our mission, and we are holding ourselves to that standard, and we want you to hold us to that standard too. So, as we open in April the 12th, we're starting to reopen for existing clients. There are some things in West Bridgford you might notice. We are having the front of the studio repainted. We're also having new signage. The front of the studio painting was delayed slightly by the snow. Who saw that coming in April? And we also have new mats, so it's going to create a nice, fresh environment in West Bridgford. In Beeston, there are a few more things you might notice. It's had a bit more of an investment, and let's be honest, it needed it. So it has got a freshly painted studio front. We've also installed, much to the joy of Joss and all the other trainers and the clients, I'm sure, air conditioning. Very exciting. It now maintains the temperature, so we'll never be too hot or too cool, in theory. Added to that, we've also got blinds, which help keep out the sun. And we've replaced the ceiling tiles, so not many people will notice that till they're lying on the floor looking up. But when you do, it will be a much nicer view to look at. And finally, we also have new mats in Beeston as well. Now, one of the things we want to do is improve the client experience when you're with us. And we recognize that people stay on after their initial 6-week program for a variety of reasons. Now, this can be broadly categorized into 3 main reasons: fat loss, fitness improvements, and people who want a bit of me time, and coming to the studio is that for them. Now, rather than kind of ramming a whole general approach on everyone, we are going to focus on the specifics to support each of those main categories and each client. Now, no matter what path a client chooses, we are going to support them. And we're going to roll out more details on how we're calling the routes for progression. That's what RFP stands for. We're going to roll out more information on how that works very soon, and it's all going to be starting really from about May 17th, assuming Boris's roadmap opens. But it's going to give clients a lot more focused attention and opportunity for progression when they're with us, depending on which reason they are with us. Finally, or maybe not finally, we are also developing our community. So the pandemic has really highlighted the strength of Boost Your Body community. It's been fantastic to see everyone pull together in difficult times. And the amount of support we've received has been fantastic. It's been overwhelming, to be honest with you. And that's part of what sparked the desire to look at the business from the ground up and make sure we are providing the best possible experience for our clients. One thing that has come out of it is our community is fantastic, but we feel we can do a little bit more to nurture and grow this rather than letting it happen by accident, which it largely has, mainly due to the way we set up with groups and the type and quality of client we've got in. So the first part of that is we're going to bring back workshops. So we're going to try and disseminate a little bit of information for you. And there's also an opportunity to get together as part of that process. So there's 4 workshops a year. We're going to cover goal setting, female fat loss, menopause, and foam rolling, 4 really key areas that are going to have big impacts on your life, particularly depending on what route for progression you're in. There's obviously some dates there for when we're envisaging doing them. We're going to aim to start with foam rolling in October, just because we think it's going to be a little bit too soon in June to get everyone together. to do the menopause workshop. And they're going to follow the same process as before. So it's a 1 hour workshop followed by a light lunch where we get a chance to get together. We also have socials. So we normally have our Christmas social where we're going to keep that going, obviously. And we're also going to introduce a pre-summer social, which will be late June, early July. Hopefully, if the roadmap goes to plan, we'll be able to get that started this year. If not, it is something that we're going to be bringing in. It's just an opportunity to get together over lunch, dinner, and have a chat and get to meet other clients and get to bond with the trainers a little bit more. Part of something else we're doing for the community is more of a personal thing, really. But we have, I have been looking around in the news, and the pandemic has highlighted so many instances of suffering. And I think we as a business and we as a community are in I'm going to use a privileged position. Basically, we want to give something back to the community and to those less fortunate ourselves. So from June 21st, when we're back up and running, hopefully, touch wood, we're going to be donating 2% of our membership fees. We're going to donate to a women's charity and a children's charity. So the women's charity, because we are a women's business and it feels right to do that. A children's charity, that's maybe a little bit more of a personal thing, but I think children's suffering is just dreadful at the best of times. So the women's charity we're going to support is Solace, and there's no secret that domestic violence has gone up hugely during lockdown, and that is something that no woman should be subject to. That is just not right. So Solace does some good work to try and help stop that, and also help the survivors of domestic violence. And the children's charity is Make-A-Wish, because let's face it, I'm going to try and say this without cracking up. No one wants to lose a child, and there is so much in this life to look forward to that is not fair for a child who is dying to miss out on all of that. And Make-A-Wish, try and grant them a wish before they sadly pass away. So if we can donate to that and try and help impact on their lives while they're still with us, then I think that's a fantastic thing for us to be doing. Moving on, because I can already feel myself welling slightly. And the final thing is we're going to make sure, it's all well and good saying all this, but what we need to do is make sure we're actually delivering on what we say we're going to be doing. So very simply, we're going to be doing monthly spot checks, covering a client's experience of all aspects of Boost Your Body. And we're going to choose 2 clients per studio, chosen at random. It'll be sent a questionnaire, and it's going to ask them just about their experience of all the different elements of Boost Your Body. So sales, admin, training sessions, everything, just to make sure we're on the right track. And if there's anything we can do better, then we can improve it. Or if there's anything that needs attention, then we can get it sorted. So very exciting changes coming to Boost Your Body. I think it's an evolution of the business. It's not ripping everything up and starting again. But I think those changes are going to create a really, really nice environment for clients to be part of. And I think it's going to position us as the go-to place for ladies over 40. Hopefully you agree. Like I say, we're going to start rolling a lot of this stuff out from May the 17th, when we can actually interact with you properly. So keep your eyes peeled, and hopefully you're looking forward to it. And thank you again for your support, and we will see you back at the studio.